to the Chrome Life kitchen. Now today's recipe is out of the ordinary because we are baking bread. But there is something quite different about this recipe because we're only making use of mashed sweet potato and 200 grams of chia seeds. Yes, you've heard correct. There is no flour and no dairy in this beautiful chocolate loaf of bread, which we call a chocolate sweet potato chia seed loaf. Now it sounds quite easy, and it is quite easy, so let's run through all the ingredients. Now first things first, we're going to start with 200 grams of chia seeds, 250 grams of dates that we're going to soak in hot water and then mash, 500 grams of sweet potato mash, 2 teaspoons of bicarb of soda, 2 teaspoons of salt, 4 heaped tablespoons of cacao, 4 teaspoons of caramel essence, 4 tablespoons of warm honey, 4 eggs, I prefer to make use of the large ones, and 1 tablespoon of olive oil. Now you need to preheat your oven on 200 degrees Celsius. And before we now start with adding everything to this large mixing bowl, first things first, because we need to soak our dates. Now roughly on these 250 grams of dates, you're going to add about 2 cups of hot water and allow to soak for 5 to 10 minutes. So now that we have soaked the dates for about 5 to 10 minutes, you can taste the texture with your fingertips, and as soon as you can sort of mush it together, you know that they are ready. So first things first, we're going to start with our dates. Then you're going to add your chia seeds. And then it's here that you're going to start just stirring it together slightly with just a nice wooden spoon or anything comfortable that you prefer to use in your kitchen. Now you're going to see that the dates and the chia seeds actually mix as well quite quickly. We'll have a very grainy texture at this stage. And then we're going to add our sweet potato, the mash of course. And before you start stirring, then you might as well add your 4 heaped tablespoons of cacao. Then last but not least, our 2 teaspoons of bicarb of soda, and then our 2 teaspoons of salt. Now you're going to start by stirring all of this then gently together, not too fast because otherwise the cocoa might be flying throughout your whole kitchen. And then this is where the hard work starts, because you need to keep mixing this with a spoon till everything is mixed well. It will start looking like proper chocolate bread dough, and then you know that's ideally the texture that we are looking for. Now once all the dry ingredients are mixed well together, you're going to finish off with the last 3 ingredients, which is then the ones in liquid form. So we have our 1 tablespoon of olive oil, our 4 teaspoons of caramel essence, and then our 4 tablespoons of raw honey. I always say to people, always make use of honey at room temperature. It's just a lot easier to add to other ingredients or any form of mixture that you might be making. And then people always say abs are made in the kitchens, but biceps definitely too, because this is going to take a proper stir to to get all of this mixed well. Now once all your ingredients are mixed exceptionally well in this bowl, then it's time to add the eggs. But the trick with the eggs is you need to whisk it up separately till light and fluffy, and then you're only going to add it to this mixture. Remember I said it's always easiest for this recipe especially to make use of the large eggs. Egg number 2. Then we've got number 3, and last but not least, number 4. I'm going to use a hand whisk and just start whisking this up until it's light and fluffy. And once the eggs are ready, this is where you just pour it to this mixture, and then make sure that you mix it so it is completely mixed in. Drop die mag toch van hierdie ook afneem. This recipe is enough for roughly 2 small loaves of bread, and remember to preheat your oven on 200 degrees Celsius, and then it's going to bake for about 45 to 50 minutes till you have the perfect little 2 loaves of bread. So all that we still need to do is then literally pour it into this little bread pan over here. Half of the mixture would go into 1 loaf of bread. Just spread it out evenly, and then you can always finish it off with chia seeds on top or little pieces of dates. That's it from my side, guys. Enjoy this recipe, and I'll catch you guys soon in the next episode of the Chrome Life Kitchen. Till then, cheers and goodbye.